What's up, guys? Tom Davis here, America's Canine Educator. Today at the Academy, we're going to be talking about the new Dogtra 280C eCollar. Dogtra was nice enough to send me out one of these to kind of review it and go over what I like and what I don't like about it. And I got to say, I like everything about it, and I'm not kidding. It's a huge game changer in the eCollar industry, I would say. It doesn't matter what eCollars you use. This receiver is about 30% smaller than all the other receivers they have put out, which is why it's the 280C compact trainer, which I think, especially on new dogs with the eCollars or people just learning how to use eCollars, it's not so bulky, it's easy to get on and off, the dogs don't notice it as much, and it's super, super clean. I love everything about it, and there's a bunch of new features on this collar that I think you guys are all going to like, regardless of what eCollar you do use. A couple of new features I love about the new Dogtra 280C is the fact that it has a 2-hour rapid charge, which means if you forgot to plug in your charger the night before and you wake up late and you need to zap your charger for a couple hours, you'll be good for the entire day of training. And that's super, super important, especially with the older models of Dogtra. It usually takes more than 2.5 to 3 hours to fully recharge the batteries fully. And the new 280C from Dogtra has a rapid 2-hour charge, which is super important, especially for all you dog trainers out there that have a lot of remotes and a lot of clients. So one of the great things I love about the new Dogtra 280C is the fact that it's extremely universal. So we have 5 to 15 new clients per week here at the Academy, and we don't do eCollar training on every dog. Every dog is different. However, some of the other dogs that we do eCollar training, more advanced off-leash training for work and just pet dogs, the new Dogtra 280C is extremely universal. So you can use this on a dog as small as 15 pounds and a dog as 150-pound St. Bernard. So to have this in the Academy with all the new clients coming in, this collar is so universal that I feel very, very confident that no matter what the client coming in to do off-leash training or remote training, this collar will get the job done. So one of the other great things about this new Dogtra 280C is the fact that it has a very high performance pager on it, which means it's your vibrate basically. So you're paging depending on what you're doing for hunting dogs, recall, for search and rescue dogs, whatever it may be. This collar has a very high performance pager on it. So it's not as intense as the stimulation with the electricity. However, it has a great pager on it to either change directions, do recalls on certain different dogs. I have a couple dogs that have come in the last week that this collar right here has changed their lives forever. Owner and dog, and I can tell you why. We had one dog come in from a rescue that was a fallout or dropout from a hunting camp somewhere in the Midwest. Now, the big fault that this dog had was he was deaf. So any commands were virtually almost impossible to teach unless you had the dog's intention right in front of you. So what we did is the dog's owner came in and we tried out the new Dogtra 280C on this deaf dog. And now we're able to get this dog to do ups, downs, and recall all with the new Dogtra 280C with the high performance pager, because the pager is just as good as any correction to get the dog to recall and or to get the dog's attention to recall. So I was able to take a dog that was basically left for dead in a shelter because he was deaf and turn around the dog, and the dog is now off leash. He's pointing in the fields, having fun, and it's all because of the new Dogtra 280C that we were able to do that. The great thing about this new Dogtra 280C is the fact that they have it in a 2-dog system as well called the Dogtra 282C, which is the same exact unit except it's got 2-dog controls. So 100% waterproof, 1/2 mile radius on these new Dogtra 280Cs. It's more effective, I would say, than more of the higher levels, the 280 NCP and etc., because it's got that high performance pager on it, and it's very, very small and compact. So a lot of times we'll be training dogs, and they know, much like any other training tool, when they're being trained and when they're not. This Dogtra 280C allows us to kind of hide that a little bit, and it allows us to gain control over our dogs no matter what, because they don't even know that the eCollar is actually on. So it has a huge advantage across any other e-collar, I would say, and I think that even within the Dogtra e-collars, this is one of the best you can get, especially for pet dogs or low-level obedience and etc. But it's still got the nick and constant simulation, just like any other collar they have. It's actually got enhanced contact points, especially for the dogs that are swimming a lot, or the water dogs, or the duck dogs, or the hunting dogs. It's got advanced contact points for the water dogs, because sometimes the water, and especially dogs swimming, can throw those off. So really, really great job on this, guys. I'm super, super happy to work with Dogtra, and I appreciate your support. And for more information on Dogtra, you can go to www.dogtra.com. And for more information about me and the America's Canine Educator Upstate Canine Academy, you can visit me online at americascanineeducator.com.